lots going on in the world, lots going on in the outside, but also lots going on internally. So what we can see externally is also visible internally. And that's something that we have to understand, that there is always a matching point of the internal and the external world. And so I find right now it's an extreme overwhelm of our systems. There is a lot going on, a lot of unknown territory, ups, downs, left, right, right? We think we are done. We are done with our past to maneuver through it, right? And then there is just this one other trigger coming along, and we're like, what? Where is that one coming from? Or you're extremely tired. You are extremely exhausted. You have maybe things going on in your world that you cannot really point the finger to what it exactly is. Or you don't have a clear vision yet where it's going, where you want to go. And it's a bit all over the place. It's a bit like, how come I don't have it together yet? We are in the fire horse time, right? And there's go time, right? And I'm like, yeah, there is like a lot of go time. But then as well, there is this understanding that, you know, with go time, it means you're going up the hill, but maybe there is also something in the back that is making you go a bit slower, not to necessarily stop you from something, but to actually say like, hey, bumpy road ahead, wait a second, you know. And I find that's extremely helpful because, you know, let's be real. Do we really need to rush this? I don't think so. Do we really need to go forward in a way of, oh my God, I missed the exit. I didn't do this or that. Or it's really about calming, like staying more in your calm, being more present, and learning to stay in this really uncomfortable thing, in this weirdness, right? In this circle, in this movement that is going on, where you don't really know what this world is all gonna be in a couple of years, maybe even a couple of months. And it's quite, there's a lot of discernment. There is a lot of, whoa, where is this going to? There is a lot of possibility too. Like, you know, I always think like there is a lot of crap going on, and there is a lot of goodness going on. And there's also this idea that we should also focus on joyful moments, on let's not miss this. Let's not miss the good juice. Let's not miss what is possible. Let's not miss all of this. And for that, we need to calm down. We need to come back into our hearts. So instead of being everywhere, you know, like having senses everywhere, if you're a little bit like me, like I'm really fast in this, like, you know, tuning in what's surrounding me, what's going on. But then if I don't come back, I get overwhelmed. And that's the thing, like really realizing like, how do you walk through life? What are you doing to push yourself out a little bit? It's good to cross your boundaries sometimes, right? It's like to really maneuver something a little bit over to see what is really required for you to grow. But then also to return back and be like, okay, I need 5 minutes, you know, like I need to come back home to myself. I need to feel my body. I need to breathe in my body. I need to do some movement practices. I need to really sit with myself and drink a tea drink a coffee, whatever it is, right? Really come back to feel home. Feel home in your body. And don't get too much into, oh my God, I haven't done all the healing. Oh my God, there is more. Oh my God, there is. I know. And the thing is, it will never stop. Like, this is an ongoing process. And while we are starting to really moving through that, it's also okay to be like, okay, you know what? Today I just go for a walk because that feels good. And that might be the healing, you know. Maybe you don't need to journal the whole thing. Maybe you don't need to do all of this practices all the time. But actually to be more like, what can I cook for myself today or for my family that is really good and nourishing for myself? What do I need, right? The question, what do I really need? And it's actually good practice to do this even with friends and be like, hey, what is it that you really need? You know? And sometimes they look at you and they're like, huh? Because they never raised that question to themselves. But like when you start like asking those things and they start to be like, oh yeah, right, I would really need a nap. Like I'm really tired, or I really want to read this book. I really want to enjoy myself a bit more. I would love to go for a walk or go for the gym or meet this and this person or go on a retreat, go on vacation, do this and this with friends of yours, right? It's really about reconnecting to those things that bring you joy, that bring you in alignment with who you are, that help you to feel yourself more. Let your heart open and let your heart tell you what you need. Let your heart be your guide. Now, it's not always possible because the mind is, I know. But it's also about recognizing that when can my mind shut up? And when can I listen more deeply to my heart? Because your mind is going to tell you any story, but probably not the one that helps you really feel fulfilled. That's not that center, actually. It is quite a big center of us, right? It's quite a big wisdom center too. But it's not always used in a way of growth, of possibility, of joy, of fulfillment, of enlightenment, of growing. It might look for problem solving or how can I do X, Y, Z? And that's cool. But it's not going to help you to feel love. So I strongly ask you to open up your heart right now and to feel something good inside of you and practice that. What is it that you're truly grateful for today? Not fake, not something big, not something that you need to think too long, but maybe something simple, something easy, something like a smile or a connection you made, or maybe you even did have a good time and you went for a spa or something that brought you a smile in your face, something easy. And then feel it in your heart and then let it expand from your heart center into the rest of your body and feel how that is actually making you feel. Sometimes healing is really easy. because that alone will actually reconnect your nervous system. You don't need to always go and find the next retreat to heal or to be faster, to be better, to be somewhat.